Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to do something really exciting. I am going to be using my new full exposure eyeshadow palette from Smashbox. I showed you this in my London haul, and I'm actually going to do 3 different looks with this eyeshadow palette in 3 different videos. And in this one I'm going to do my best daily look. And the good thing about this one is that it's got 14 great shadows, it's got 7 mattes and 7 shimmers. This palette is actually designed so it's got all of the great colors that can complement your eye shape, because Smashbox has come up with this idea that your eye shape matters and you have to apply eyeshadow depending on what kind of eye shape you've got. So I decided to give my eyes a test and figure out what kind of eye shape I got in order to find the best possible ways to apply my eyeshadows. And I figured out that I'm probably an almond eye girl, so that means that my eye shape is actually very symmetric. The good thing about this palette is that it comes with this kind of a guide to how you do the best looks for your eye shape. And as I said, I'm going to do the almond eye one, which is the first one here. And yeah, as I said, the first look that I'm going to do is my kind of like daily day look. And then I'm also going to do a night look and a defined look. So without further ado, I'll begin. Always important to get the hair away from your face so it doesn't get in the way when you do your makeup. I'm going to start out with my primer for Fessional. I love it, and I just bought this new huge size and I love it. So once the primer is on my face, I'm going to use one of my all-time favorites foundation. It is the L'Oreal True Match foundation and my buffing brush to buff it in. To me, this is the perfect foundation. I've never tried anything quite like this one. It is kind of fluid, but not too fluid. And the good thing is also that you can build it up as much as you want to. So I think you can actually get a quite good coverage if you need it. Then I'm going to take my Lasting Perfection concealer from Collection. And I'm going to use that as a brightener under my eyes. And then I'm also going to take my MAC Pro Longwear concealer and use it on my nose. So I'm not going to use too much, it's a tiny bit. And then I'm taking my M Cosmetics 01 brush, looks like this, and going to gently pat in the concealer. What I do is actually, I don't drag the brush, I just dot it very gently. So now it's time to set my foundation and my concealer, and I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder and my new Real Techniques powder brush. And I'm just applying a tiny amount all over my face. And once again, I'm doing it in some kind of circular motions, so I don't get too heavy a coverage. I just wanted to set the makeup. Then it's time for bronzing, and I'm using my Wet n Wild Megamix bronzing powder. And it looks like this, really pretty, and it's got a bit of a shimmer to it, which I actually really like, really pretty for spring. Today is such a nice weather, by the way. It is sunny and blue sky, no clouds in the sky, it's just really lovely. I have to get out when I'm done with this. I'm actually going out because I have to go pick something up. So yeah, you might be quite excited because I'm quite excited about it. And I'm probably also going to tell you about it and show you later. So as you can see, I haven't bronzed too much, just a tiny bit. Then I'm going in with my DIOR powder shimmer in the color Diamond Rose or Rose Diamond. It looks like this, and it's kind of like a tie between a blush and a highlighter, which looks so pretty for summer or spring because it's very rosy and girly and just yeah, I really like it. And to apply it, I'm going to use my powder brush from Real Techniques. Firstly, I'm going to take most of the colour in the pinker end, and I'm putting it on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm taking another brush. This is just a cheap brush. And then I'm going to take these highlighting colours, and then I'm going to put them on my cheekbones. And of course you can build up the highlight and the blush as much as you want to. I really like it, and for a spring look it's amazing. So, and also just for a daily look, I know this is a daily look, so it looks really pretty and will make you look flawless. Just look at that, really pretty, very natural but still with a little extra shine. Then it's time for my brows, and I'm just going to brush through my brows with the e.l.f. brow wand, and yeah, just to make sure that my brows are in the same direction. Then I'm going in with my MAC Brow Duo palette in the color Brunette, and my 266 brush also from MAC, and then I'm going to fill in my brows. Then I bought this amazing little guy from Benefit. It is the Highbrow Glow, which is a highlighting pencil, and I'm using that below my brows, just first of all to define my brows, but also just to highlight the area under. It just looks amazing, and I swear to God, I do this every single day. It's become kind of like my thing now. I really love it. So as you can see, it just gives such a nice glow. And to set my brows, I'm going to use my Gush Defining Brow Gel, because it's the best that I've tried so far. It really does its job really well, and yeah, I do prefer this over the Maybelline brow sculpting mascara thing. Now it's time to do the eyes, and I'm going to use my Smashbox Lip Primer from the Photo Finish line, because it is the best primer for my eyes I've ever tried. And I'm going to use a brush just to blend it in. So now it's time to use the Full Exposure Palette, and I am going to do, as I said, the daily look, which can be used on an everyday basis. Of course, I'm going to do the Almond Eyes shade tutorial, but if you've got another eye shade, then you might have to do this a little bit differently than me. So keep that in mind. So firstly, I'm going to put a light shade all over my lid, and I'm going to use this light shade here in the middle, which is kind of like champagne-y, and it's a shimmery one. And I'm using my 239 MAC brush for that job. So I'm just putting that all over my lids. The pigmentation is actually really good of this shimmery color. When I tried it, I did a review on my blog, and I'll link that down below for you guys, but when I tried it to swatch it on my hand, it looked like it would have a lot of fallout and that the pigmentation wouldn't be as good, but it looks really good. So far I really like it. So now I'm going to move on to the second step, which is to create a bit of the depth to your eyes. That is done by using a medium brown matte color in the crease, and I am going to use this one down here because it's not too dark and I can build it up as much as I want. When it is only a daily look, we don't want it to be too dramatic or anything like that, so we only want a little bit of definition in the crease, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take my 217 MAC blending brush for that job, and yeah, I'm just going to put it in my crease. And one thing that's really important to remember is to focus it mainly in the outer corner and not too much in here, because I will kind of like close your eyes instead of opening them. So I focused it mainly out here in the outer corner, as you can see. And now for the final step, I'm going to line my upper lash line and also my lower lash line with a dark brownie color. And I'm also going to use a matte for that job because mattes just work perfectly for that. And I'm going to use this color here because it's once again not too dark but not too, I don't know, light. It's just going to be a good color, I think. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques brow brush actually because it's got kind of like this angled head, which I think is amazing for that job. Make sure to stay as close to your lash line as possible because else it will just get too dramatic. But as you can already see now, there's a huge difference from this eye to that eye. This looks much better, I think. It looks so much more defined, but still very nice and natural. It just looks a bit more like, I don't know, finished, and that's really, really nice. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. So that was the 3-step tutorial for a day look with the Full Exposure eyeshadow palette. To open up my eyes a bit more, I'm going to use my High Brow Glow from Benefit once again, which I used below my brows, and I'm going to use that in my inner waterline just to open up my eyes and give them a bit more of a glow. Then it's time to curl my lashes with my Shimmer eyelash curler. And then I'm going for my Max Factor Clump Define Mascara and I'm going to apply that on my lashes. And of course you can use whatever mascara you like. This is just my favorite, as you probably all might know by now. So now that I've applied my mascara, I am going to do something that the tutorial didn't tell me to do, but I'm actually going to take my blush highlighter once again, and I'm going to take my Real Techniques accent brush, and then I'm going to take the white color here and put it in my inner tear duct area just to highlight a bit because I like it. And it's only a tiny, tiny amount. So that step was of course totally optional. You don't have to do it, and it didn't say that you had to do it in the tutorial. I just feel like it because I like that little extra pop. Lastly, I am going to use my new lipstick from MAC, and it is the one called Snob, and it's a satin finish, and it's just this blue tone pinky color, which is really, really pretty. And I think I'm going to blend it with my Yves Saint Laurent Rouge Velours Shine lipstick, and it's in the color 8, and it looks like this, which is a bit more like neutral, pinky, Your Lips Only Better color. It's also a bit more creamy, so that's really nice. Going to take the highlighter once again and highlight my Cupid bow right here. I As you can see, they are very pretty, very natural, but still a bit defined thanks to the dark color in the outer corners, and then thanks to the darker color close to my lashes, it looks a bit more defined, which is really awesome. And I just think it's so pretty. I am in love with this look already. I can see that this is going to be one of my staple looks probably, so I really like it. Oh my god, guys, that is so pretty. I really like it. Oh my god. The eyes look amazing, the lipstick is amazing, and the skin looks radiant and healthy thanks to the blush and the highlighter. And yeah, it's actually a really nice spring look as well. So I really like it. I think it's so pretty and really wearable for all girls. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. It was really very much fun to do. Remember to check out my YouTube channel because I'm also going to do, as I said, a night out look with this palette, the full exposure, and also a more defined eye look. So stay tuned for those videos, and please remember to subscribe to my channel because it makes me so happy, and yeah, it just really helps me out here on YouTube. Please leave a comment down below telling me what kind of videos you would like to see from me, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to do a Q&A video soon where I need some questions, and if you've got any questions for me personally, makeup wise, fashion wise, whatever you feel like, then please ask. Thank you very much once again, and yeah, have a really great day. Bye!